We interrupt our regular programming with breaking news. Early this morning, local fishermen and maritime authorities reported the sighting of a Chinese research vessel near Catanduanes, an island province in the Philippines. This event raises urgent questions about maritime sovereignty and the intentions behind the vessel's presence in these waters. Stay tuned as we bring you up-to-the-minute updates, expert analysis, and reactions from international diplomats on this developing story. Now let's take a closer look at the footage captured by a local fisherman, showing the vessel in question. In the cool embrace of dawn, a Chinese research vessel was observed maneuvering suspiciously close to the vital sea lanes off Catanduanes, an island province in the Philippines. This unannounced intrusion stirred not just the calm waters, but also the already turbulent geopolitical currents in Southeast Asia. Labeling this event as mere trespass would undermine the broader implications it casts on the sensitive threads of regional security, sovereignty, and international law that bind nations in an intricate tapestry of diplomacy and conflict. Thus, examining the fabric of these incidents reveals much about the delicate balance of power and the stark realities facing this strategically crucial region. Southeast Asia has always been a mosaic of complex maritime sovereignty issues woven through centuries of colonial pasts and post-war geopolitics. The waters are not just conduits of commerce, but also bastions of national pride and sovereign rights. The region has witnessed numerous standoffs over territorial claims, prominently in the South China Sea, involving several ASEAN countries and China, who asserts its dominance through its 9-dash line. Historically, these disputes have involved aggressive posturing, skirmishes, and an array of diplomatic engagements. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, has been pivotal in providing a legal framework, though its authority is often challenged by power politics and national interests. Modeling the current situation within this historical context enriches our understanding of the perceived threats and strategic moves made by regional players. Early reports from local fishermen and subsequent satellite imagery confirmed the uncustomary presence of the Chinese vessel, identified as the Haiyang DG-10, a research ship ostensibly conducting geological surveys. Its proximity to crucial underwater fiber optic cables and its array of high-tech surveillance equipment suggests a dual-purpose mission, straddling scientific research and intelligence gathering. Expert analysis contrasts sharply with official Chinese declarations that the ship was merely navigating through international waters. The Philippine Coast Guard promptly deployed surveillance teams, emphasizing the necessity of adhering to protocols outlined in UNCLOS, which mandates prior notice for such activities within the exclusive economic zones (EEZ) of other nations. The incident sparked immediate reactions from various stakeholders. Local government officials in Catanduanes expressed concerns about the potential infringement on their community's fishing rights and the broader implications for national security. The national response was twofold: publicly upholding the importance of sovereignty and privately seeking to avoid escalating tensions. Internationally, the incident has echoed across diplomatic chambers around the world. ASEAN members, wary of their own territorial disputes with China, watched closely, as did the United States, which has vested interests in maintaining freedom of navigation in the region. The navigation of these diplomatic waters will prove critical in defining future regional dynamics and the stability of international maritime law. Looking forward, the unfolding scenario could veer in several directions. One potential path could see elevated diplomatic engagements and strengthened multilateral ties among ASEAN countries, driven by a collective resolve to uphold sovereignty and regional stability. Alternatively, increasing militarization and unilateral actions could exacerbate tensions, compelling international bodies such as the UN to play more decisive roles. Strategically, the resolution of this incident could set a precedent for future maritime engagements in the region. Will it lead to more defined and respected territorial boundaries, or will it embolden further assertive postures at sea? The answers to these questions will shape the geopolitical landscape of Southeast Asia for years to come, emphasizing the need for robust diplomatic frameworks and a reaffirmation of international norms. Through such a detailed examination, This incident not only highlights the complexities of regional security and the fragility of international law, but also underscores the urgent need for clear, strategic dialogues amongst Southeast Asia's nations and their global partners.